All right, guys, here's what we got going on today. I honestly don't know what we have going on today, to be honest with you. Pretty sure it involves taking some trees out. But Chris sent me another one of his fancy maps, and I guess we're going to figure it out as we go. So, first thing I know for sure is that needs greased and unloaded. So, that's where I'm going to start. Oh, let's see if the old girl likes me today. Oh yeah, ready for another day of work. Party time. Alright guys, I know this is just totally random, but a couple years ago, it's probably a little less than a year ago, I got one of these lock and lube grease fitting ends for my grease gun, and I promise you, I am not sponsored by Lock and Lube or associated with them in any way, shape, or form. But this thing is a game changer. These things, they're not that expensive, and they're worth every freaking penny. They are so nice. It's typical normal stuff. If you got a grease thing that's messed up, it's probably still not going to take grease, but they are very handy. Highly, highly, highly recommend Lock and Lube grease fitting ends. If there's any drawback to them, it does have a little tab on the end. There has been a few scenarios where it's hard for me to get in there, but for the most part, it works out pretty good. So, okay, bugs are about ready to eat me alive. My goodness, get away! I really don't know what we're doing for sure. I do know we're taking some trees out. Luckily, Chris sent me another one of his fancy maps. I know I make fun of his maps, but they're probably some of the most useless, or not useless, useful text messages that he could send. They're actually pretty handy. So I got a map. I'm going to try to decipher it and go to work, I guess. That's the plan. This map's a little bit more coded than the other ones. It's not quite as straightforward as a few of the other ones. So definitely don't want to take out the wrong tree. They're kind of hard to put back after you take them out. So we'll figure it out. Okay, I honestly didn't know for sure what we were doing. I had Chris's map. I kind of put the drone in the air and slowly figured out that basically this tree line that I am flying down here is coming out, and then off to the right, I didn't get it in frame real well. There's a dry lake or pond, and that dam is actually considerably bigger than what it looks. And then straight ahead up here, you'll see, which I'm kind of flying off to the sides. I didn't know where I was going. There's a line of trees over there that we took out. I kind of pan around here a little bit. There's a tree out in the field right there in front of us. We end up getting out. And then as I swing on around here, there's a couple other random trees right there. We end up popping out. So this flight here honestly wasn't for you guys. I was kind of just flying it for myself to kind of get an idea what the scope of the job was, because Chris's map wasn't making as much sense as it normally does. But yeah, we got her figured out. Hey, we got to let everybody know the person that draws me the pretty maps. I'm glad you're translating on this one, because it's a little more difficult.
Yes, it is.
All right, so right there?
That group of trees right there.
All right.
Anything that's bigger than a bush hog can take down.
All right, after further inspection and dissecting our map, we've come to the conclusion that we also need a bulldozer to get this done in a timely fashion. So yeah, let's go round up a bulldozer. This thing is way down in the hole. I'm gonna get you some pretty cool video of pulling it up out of here. All right, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the goat path of a road we got to pull this thing up out of. The road's about, it's 14 feet wide, Doge is like 12'6". It fits, we got her in here, but it's definitely a little bit on the tight side. Should be a fun ride out. Oh, watch out, trees. We got her.
Wet.
When I said I could turn this around,
That's what you said.
I forgot it rained.
It looked drier yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh boy. At least we got those right here.
this is true. I'll give you credit on that idea.
What's that?
Make sure the dozer starts
Yeah,
when we
make
get.
sure dozer starts.
Make sure dozer starts before truck gets stuck. It's been starting after I put those new batteries in there,
Yeah.
or one new battery. Don't let me down now.
Scratch them. Jerry knows.
Oh, I know, Jerry. Headed out, see if we can get out of here without cleaning out any ditches or taking out any trees. That's the plan. Find the gear. Oh, there we go. All right, so we made it here with the bulldozer. Scenic trip, uneventful. Well, I'm gonna get this bugger unloaded, and then it is completely bone dry coming off that other job on fuel. So I gotta run back to the office, shop, whatever you wanna call it, and trade out the semi for my pickup truck and get some fuel, and then hopefully we'll be ready to work. So we're only like 6-7 minutes in the office, so it's not like it's a huge deal. So I'm gonna get this bugger unloaded and we'll go switch trucks. I used the dozer last and didn't get the tracks cleaned out very good. I don't think Jerry's gonna be very happy with me. Hopefully, that's a long ways up here on this little girl. Hopefully he don't notice and just goes to work and he thinks he did it. That's my plan. Alrighty, we just rolled into the office, going to switch trucks, head back out, fuel, and hopefully get started before the rain quits. Guess I better grab my camera, that may come in handy later. Ooh. On the road again. Guess we don't need those to quit raining. Quack. Something is wrong with my pump and it don't want to prime. So I literally have to blow start it. Stupidest thing ever. All right, guys, what an absolutely crazy morning. Got a sheriff texting me, that's never a good thing. Crazy morning, but we finally got everything here, everything greased, everything fueled. I pulled Jerry off of grass cutting duty. We got the rotten tree. Pulled Jerry off grass cutting duty to come help me to run the dozer. Chris and them are literally, they'll probably be here before we're done. We're gonna have a planter chase. My goodness, them trees are rotten. Have a planter, blah, 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 can't talk. Have a planter chasing us like always. That's kind of been this relationship all spring is get to the field just in time for him to show up right behind me and plant it. So I guess it works out, but got Chris's map interpreted. Pretty much know what's going on. What threw me off was the name on his map and the name of this road sign out here are two different things, but I was pretty sure I knew what was going on. But Chris showed up this morning and confirmed that everything I thought was right. So basically, from what you guys seen in the drone footage, we basically got two fence rows to clean out, and then we got a pond. We got a pond to fill in if we got time. So I'm getting started on the first fence row now. Jerry's out there with the dozer, kind of going ahead of me, getting what he can with the dozer. I'm gonna take some of these bigger trees and lay them out. And then I know you guys can't see it. There's a big old hole over here. We'll push everything down the hole. I don't know what those bugs are up there flying around, but I really hope they don't sting. Bye-bye, tree. One tree down, many more to go. There's Jerry over there if you guys can see him. But This we got quite a bit of rain this morning. Now the sun's popped out. They're talking about it's supposed to rain for 2 or 3 days straight here starting this afternoon. So Chris would really like to get this field planted this evening before the rain hits. So we're going to do everything we possibly can to stay ahead of him here and hopefully he can get this thing planted and everything good for the rain hits. So anyways, I'll check in with you guys here a few times throughout the day, kind of let you know what's going on, if we hit any surprises or anything like that. But oh, don't you do it. I almost feel like I need to change the name of my channel to Perfect Lane Clearing instead of Dirt Perfect or Clearing Perfect or whatever. We cleared more trees this spring. Watch out, Jerry. Cleared more trees this spring than I think I've cleared the last 2 or 3 years combined, but that's the way it always seems to go. Stuff always seems to go in cycles. Do a whole bunch of one thing for a while, and then you'll go a year and not do any of it, but that's all right. It pays the bills. I told Chris the other day, I said, you're one hell of a farmer, but you ain't worth a crap for growing trees. I said, you take everyone out you see. So he reminded me he's not a tree farmer, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, you stupid tree. Gosh, dang it. Get off of me. Ah, it makes me so mad. Get off. Took my dang fuel cap off again. Alright, I got this first little section here all laid out. Jerry's on the dozer there. He's going to push her off over in the woods there. And we're going to move on to circle number 2 on the map, which is a big lot of trees right there. That's what we're off to. Alright, so here's kind of a close-up look at circle number 2 on the map. There's an old fence line between this field and that field. The biggest trees are probably right here. So basically what I'm going to do is the same thing I always do, is lay them all over one way. Get as much dirt off the stump as I can. Let old Jerry come through and we're going to shove them up the hill into the woods right there. It's probably about 150 yards maybe. So let's make her happen. Look at that. We got all them trees laid out just perfect for Jerry. We got them all laying the same direction. You got to keep a dozer man happy. So if you lay them all the same direction, you take the stump, pull it up out of the hole, somewhat fill the hole in, and get as much dirt off the stump as you can. That way he can come through here and he's not messing with getting the stumps up out of the hole or jumping in and out of holes. He just pick it up and carry it. I got to keep Jerry happy. He's still going to help, so if I can do anything to make his job easier, I do it in a heartbeat. I guess I should add that if I do anything to make his job harder, he definitely tells me, and I listen and take notes. So it's I'm lucky to have Jerry. Me and him work really good together, and like I said, he takes better care of my equipment than I do, so I'll take the time to listen any day of the week. And not only that, he's moved a lot more dirt than I have, so there's always something to be learned. Chris has got this one lonely tree out here in the middle of the field circled like it's not supposed to be there or something. I thought it added character to the field, but apparently it's in the way of planting, so I guess it's going to have to go bye-bye. All right, little tree, don't get mad at me. Chris told me to do it. Sorry, buddy. All right. Basically, there's a big crown in this field right here, and I'm down on the backside, and it's a pretty good ways up over the field, and I wasn't 100% for sure what was going on or if I got all the trees. I don't know. I'm making excuses. I had the drone in the Traco. I couldn't see Jerry, so I just thought I would put the drone in the air and spy on him once. He's working on the second fence line here, and he can't see me. He's way over the hill. He does eventually spot the drone. But anyways, like I said, I had the drone, flew it up over the hill, just kind of checking on Jerry here once and see how he's getting along. We're getting pretty close. So, but I got some pretty good drone footage of Jerry here on the dozer, so I'll kind of let it play out. You can check him on the dozer. Just watch. I'm sure some of you guys pick up on some of this stuff too, but it's pretty crazy how efficient he is with a dozer, and it's even. I mean, I pick up on even more of it going back and watching them on video versus seeing them in real life, just because there's so much stuff going on. But just like here, he'll get as much stuff wadded together as he can, make the most of his trip heading to the woods, and then coming back. He's not just backing up to get another push. He'll turn around and start plowing dirt, clearing, filling stump holes, and there's a little bit of rough where this old fence and stuff used to be. But like I said, I'll let you guys watch him work here just for a second, and then we'll go back to clearing. All right, so there's fence row 1 we got cleaned up. Fence row 2 was up over the hill. That's the little pond. Jerry's getting ready to get started on it. Hopefully we'll get her knocked out, but I don't know if you can see over there. Chris has showed up and getting ready to start planting, so we shall work until he tells us to quit. That's the plan. So we're getting there. It's going pretty good. I hate to say that because something's going to go wrong, but so far so good. All right, guys, I didn't get the best video here at the end of the day finishing this up. Chris was pushing me to get to another job down the road. and there was just a lot of stuff going on. But this brown spot here in front of us is the first little area we cleared, and if you look straight ahead, you can see Chris is already planting there. I think I fly up here and turn a little bit, and you can kind of get a nice sight down that first ditch there. I jumped over on the back side of the field. I was trying to catch Chris and then fly up over the hill here and catch Jerry. And to give you guys your bearings, off to your left is that first Ventura we did. As we go up over the hill here, you'll see Jerry. Jerry ended up sticking around about 2.5, 3 hours after I left, and believe it or not, they actually ended up getting this pond planted. Chris ended up getting it planted there at the end of the day. They kind of met just perfectly. Jerry was pushing out the topsoil, allowed us to run a topsoil, and Chris pretty much just followed across there at the planter. So just in the nick of time, I guess you would say. But there's excuse me, there's Jerry. He's working on the pond, and then if you look straight up over him, you'll see that second fence row we did, that little brown strip out to the field there. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and we shall catch you on the next one. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you could just take a few seconds to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe button, and tap the bell so you'll catch the next video. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram and dirtperfect1.com.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
See you on the next one.